If this was a once-off, you could dismiss it. But when Gwabeni and Muzi Sibia describe the same abuse, in the same way, at the same place, that's no longer an allegation. That's a system. Let's listen to these.
Thank you. Let us then proceed. Yesterday, you had just been able to remember that one of the policemen who was in the vehicle that actually wherein you were put in after having been taken out of your house was Mr. Mohane, not so?
Izolo ke sigcine la khona ke ubusho khona ke elinye lamaphoyisa aye khona ke emotweni emuva kokuthi waqhishwa ke endlini ukuthi kwakumuhane.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what happened thereafter? You said they then scrolled through the tablet and showed you certain pictures of certain ladies.
Uthi base bekubonisa ke lamantombazana lana.
Yeah, wangibonisa.
Yes, they showed me.
Yes, and what did they say about those ladies?
Bethini ngabo?
Ngathi ngathi ngabangakithi. Wasibi.
I said to them that they are in other words, they are a family. They are all from where I'm coming from, but they are from the Sibia family.
Yes. And do you have a recollection of the person or the police who I take it you were in a company exclusively of police, which is why I would say police. Who could this police who did that was?
Who took out this phone?
Yes.
Iphoyisa leli elakhipha le phone noma lakhipha le tablet likhombisa ke labasisi laba wakubani?
Angawazi la leli ngalibamba ngokuthi nakhona mase beyongibeka ePrimrose ngalizo belibisi.
Okay. I didn't know the police officers, but for me to be able to remember this specific police officer, it was when they went to drop me in Primrose and then they mentioned him. That's how I could recall him.
Okay, proceed.
Ngaqhubeka.
Bathe ngibuza amantombazana ngabathe ngithi ngawasibi banguza uthi ahlalaphi ngathi ahlala ekhaya. Ngithe ngaqedi lokho wangijikela into engathi iplastic wangihamba ngapha engiphile ngapha.
I was asked as to whether I knew these ladies or where they were staying. I said yes, they were staying back home where I'm coming from. They are from the Sibia family. Just when I didn't finish saying that, then they put over something like a plastic over my head as I was handcuffed at the back.
Where were you seated in relation to the vehicle, the seat? Were you in the back passenger seat or were you in the front passenger
Lana
seat?
emotweni wawuhlezi phambili eduze komshayeli wawuhlezi emuva kule side le passenger wawuhlezi kuphi emotweni?
Ngangihlezi emuva ngiphethe indawo zakho sengihlezi kanje phakathi kwa driver nalo hlezi ngapha ngibambe kanje ozakho lona omunye ehlezi la lo wangifaka uplastic wehlezi la
left.
yeah la wanje
Phakathi kwale hlale imbili lezi lapha lezi phambili.
Because ngibeka izandla ukuthi izandla zingathithi la esitulweni.
I was seated at the back.
Yes.
In between the driver as well as the passenger.
Yes.
And then I made some space so as for my hands not to touch at the back. And the other one was seated on my left. The
Yes.
one that was seated at the back was on my left.
So you were seated at the back passenger, at the back seat of the vehicle, but you were leaning towards the portion of the driver and the passenger.
Ngendlela ohlezi ngayo uhlezi kodwa ke uze ungahlezanga ukuthi ngibe ngasemuva kodwa uze usondele la phakathi kuka driver ne passenger yakhe.
Yebo.
That is correct.
Thank you. This policeman that we have identified as Mohane, where was he in relation to the seating arrangement in the vehicle?
Lona ke umshilo ukuthi kwakumuhane yena wayehlezi kuphi nendawo?
Drive imoto ebomvu.
He was driving or the driver of the red vehicle.
Okay, thank you. Then proceed. What happened? A plastic then gets thrown over your head. Then what happened?
Bangifasa ngathi mase ngifela lapha ngase Cambridge ngakhomba ukuthi ngiyadluthuza ngapha ngemva ngawukhipha uplastic. Bathi hayi asambeni sizokhuluma phambili ngayitshela sizongena epolice station yase-Force sangangena epolice Force azongena amasipala phezulu
Masipala. Okay, mawuthi wabona ukuthi uyadluthuza ushithini ke?
ngidluthuza kanye ngikhomba ukuthi ngiyacinana ngawo.
Alright.
Ngizama
Okay.
ukuthi ngiyaphamisa umoya.
What then happened is that they removed the plastic after they could see that I was sort of now making some movements, that this plastic was suffocating me. So I was making some movements behind, with my hands behind my back. And then as we were driving, I was under the impression that we were going to go or drive into the Fort Loras police station, but we didn't, and then we passed and we went into some municipal place, Nangena Municipal,
yebo masipala lokwehlanyana.
just a little bit up.
So you were suffocating. You were trying to gasp for air, which is the reason why you were struggling to move your head at the back, which is the reason why they took out the plastic.
Uthi ke ngokudluthuza lokhu okushoyo ke ukuthi kwakuyindlela lapho yokukhombisa noma yokutshengisa ke ukuthi ke uplastic lona akuhlezi kahle noma ke uyakukhinya.
Awusawubuyisela umoya emuva.
Yeah.
Angisangakhona ukuphefumula.
I was now at a stage where I was unable to take my breath back. I was unable to breathe.
Yes. Thank you. Then you drive, you pass police station. There's a certain municipal area that you got into. Is that what you're saying?
Uthi ke nandlule police station nangena ke kule ndawo kamasipala.
Yebo.
That's
In the
correct.
space lapho.
Sorry.
In the space.
A spacious place, municipal area.
And do you know generally what that place is called?
Ingabe uyazi ukuthi ibizwane leyo ndawo leyo?
Ngazi ukuthi kwamasipala lapha.
I only know that it's a municipal area.
Okay, proceed. Then what happened?
Simaqhubeka.
Thema sifika kwamasipala, osithema beqeda ukungisusa lo plastic lo bangitshela ukuthi usazokhuluma wena. Ngabuza ukuthi ngizokhuluma ukuthini ngoba mina ngazi lutho.
Just after they removed that plastic, they said to me, "You are still gonna talk. You are going to talk." And then I was asking, "What is it that I'm going to talk?" Because I know nothing.
Base beqala sebengibuza ukuthi ufika wafa kanjani uSenzo Meyiwa.
They then started asking me, "How did Senzo Meyiwa die?"
When that happened, you were still in the vehicle.
Ngisesemotweni ngaleso sikhathi leso.
Sesifikile kwamasipala manje.
Oh.
Angake ehle emotweni phansi.
We were, by that time we were at the municipal area,
Yes.
but still inside the vehicle. I didn't alight it from the vehicle.
Okay, proceed.
Yeah.
Ngona nje ukuthi ngithi angifeva ngisho ibhola mina ngazana abadlali nje. Ibhola ngifave mina. Ngilandele nje ibhola.
The mistake that I made, or the wrong thing that I made, was for me to say that I know nothing about football. I know nothing about soccer players.
Bathi angehle phansi.
They then instructed me to alight from the vehicle.
Ngehla phansi. Thema sengehlile bathi angihlale phansi ngenabe. Bengifaseka so.
Indeed, I alighted. When I alighted from the vehicle, I was instructed to sit down and seated in a position as well, in such a way that I stretch my legs.
Yeah.
My legs are stretched out
Yes.
with my hands at the back.
Waphinda wasefika lokuthiwa ngokuthelezi ngoba nguye impela engambona into akayenza kimi. Nakho namanje ithini zakhona zozakhothi. Nazi. Wazongigcoba ozakhothi bengifasela kanje wafika i-boost part nendawo kanje. Basengipressa ngoplastic la. Lapha engaze ngalala khona ngabhuquza phansi bangigqobese kwe-drum egcwele amanzi. Ahuzwa konke la. Nazi ingalo zakhona. Now,
What then happened, Buthelezi is the one that then came to me with my handcuffs, where my hands were at the back.
Yes.
And then with the boots, booted feet that he had, or the boots that he had on, he then pressed his feet or his boots on the handcuffs that I had. And then I rolled down, and the witness took out his jacket to indicate that there are still some marks visible on his arm, as well as on his wrist, as a result of the wrist as a result of the handcuffs.
Okay. You're saying, as I understand you, you're saying,
So
As
the
you-
witness also mentioned something that I was also kicked
Yes.
like a drum
Drum,
that is
yeah.
filled with water.
okay, now thank you. My Lord, may I request you to approach this witness just to go and have a look at the injuries that is mentioning, my Lord, so that I should also be in the know as to what specifically should be put on record, my Lord. Thank you. I think it can be measured in terms of its width, which is the breadth and the length.
Length is 4 centimeters. The breadth is 2 centimeters.
Thank you. And there is also a scar that you showed around your wrist area.
1.5 centimeters. That's the one, the little one on the right hand wrist of the witness.
Okay. As it please the court, my lord. I must say, I've also been able to see it. The injury on the left arm. The scar. The scar is a very horrible one, my lord. I think I also need to put that on record. Thank you.
Gwabeni's testimony is chilling. He didn't describe chaos. He described a method. Taken to the Vosloorus municipal offices, isolated from public view, and assaulted by police officers. Not during arrest, not in a cell, but in a building that should represent public service. What makes this explosive is the pattern. The same modus operandi Muzi Sibaya spoke about appears again. Location, treatment, intimidation, and violence. When Advocate Manisi demanded that this be formally placed on record, he wasn't grandstanding. He was doing what oversight has repeatedly failed to do in South Africa, forcing institutional abuse into the light. This isn't just about one case. It's about how torture quietly survives in democratic clothing, how officers know exactly where to go, how to isolate, and how to walk away without consequence. And the most dangerous part, many victims never reach a courtroom to speak. Why are non-police buildings being used for interrogations and assaults? Why aren't all interrogations audio-visually recorded by law? Why do officers accused of torture remain active for years? Where is IPID when patterns, not rumors, emerge? Until independent recording, automatic suspension, and real criminal prosecutions exist, this brutality will repeat itself, quietly, efficiently, and without accountability. If two accused describe the same torture method, at what point does it become proof of a system? Should police assaults automatically collapse cases in court? Is IPID failing, or being deliberately weakened? How many voices never make it to the witness box? If you value uncomfortable truths and fearless accountability, make sure you subscribe and join the channel so this work can continue without interference. And if you're able, give a super thanks. It directly supports independent coverage, research, and the time it takes to put these stories on record when others won't. Your support keeps these voices from being silenced. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Skybridge. Until next time, goodbye.